Hi, this is Nam from Kaya Yoga. I'm really happy today to introduce to you the Kaya Copper set. Now in this video, I'm going to explain to you the physical and the spiritual benefits of using copper ingested water. So according to Ayurveda, drinking water from a copper container helps in bringing balance in our Vatha, Pitha and Kapha energies. This is really important to increase our health and maintain our health. People who followed the Ayurvedic lifestyle stored water in copper containers and drank water from that. This is believed to purify the water. So let us look at what they mean by purifying the water. So when we store water in the copper container, copper leaches into the water and the quality of the water changes. The water now becomes anti-microbial, anti-inflammatory, anti-carcinogenic, anti-oxidant mainly. So antimicrobial means the copper charged water the copper in the water kills off any harmful fungi, bacteria, algae, molds in the water. And so because of this, it also becomes anti-inflammatory. So it helps in healing from wounds very fast. It helps in fighting off infections in the stomach. It helps with joint pain. So really good for arthritic and rheumatoid arthritic conditions. If you're worried about fine lines in your skin, copper is a natural remedy as well. Because copper fights off free radicals in the body, it's really good for the skin, and because of that it also is able to fight cancer, because free radicals is the main reason for the onset of cancer. So as you can see, there are so many benefits for drinking water charged with copper for the physical body. Now I want to explain to you the spiritual aspect of drinking copper charged water as well. Copper has high electrical and thermal conductivity. So because of this, it stimulates and amplifies energy flow in the body. And if it's able to stimulate and amplify energy flow, if the energy flow is good, it also amplifies our ability to get in touch with our higher self. So in yoga and Ayurveda, what we are trying to do is to cleanse the body, remove the toxins so the energy can travel upwards, and copper can do that. As a metal, it's also a warm metal. It helps in releasing excess energy from anger and resentment. Now, this is the reason why temples have pillars made out of copper or covered with copper, because copper has this ability to amplify and increase the vibrational energy of the atmosphere by grounding, as well as amplifying the spiritual energy from the spiritual realm into the physical realm. And that's the main reason these pillars are there in temples and where we go and bow in front of the copper pillar, so that we can receive the energy from that directly into our central nervous system, into the spine. So there's a huge spiritual aspect to including copper in our life, and we are not able to synthesize it naturally, so we need to ingest it. So drinking copper has so many benefits. Now there are certain do's and don'ts. Now for the do's, to drink water charged from a copper container, it needs to sit in the container at least for a minimum of 4 hours or for overnight. And drinking 1 glass of water, charged water, in the morning in empty stomach and 1 in the evening is all we need. We don't have to overdo it. And when you start drinking water from copper containers, you do it for 3 months and then you give a break for 1 month. Now to clean these bottles, you can use hot soapy water and then use an acidic ingredient, natural acidic ingredient like lemon or tamarind to wash it. So now what you shouldn't be doing is pouring hot boiling water into copper container, because if you do that, too much of the metal is leached into the water and we don't want that. You also don't store copper container, water in copper container in the fridge. You just keep it in room temperature and drink it from there. Now in Kaya Yoga, I want to show our bottles are custom made. Generally you feel you get the hammered bottles in the market. Ours are custom made to be beautiful and easy to wash as well. And it comes with 2 tumblers which are also custom designed. Now if you are using copper containers that do not change in color, that means you're not receiving any benefits from it. So if it changes color, it means it's doing its job. So we are super excited to include the Kaya Copper set as an offering in your wellness and your spiritual journey. I hope you enjoy using them as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you.